Okay, well, hello. You are now watching. You are now listening to the Black Blues Brown Street and Kevin B. How y'all doing? What just
Good. How you doing?
good.
Glad to see
Okay.
y'all.
Hey. All right. So I think a button was pushed, and I'm gonna have to push it back. Listen. So before we get into the more money, more problems, we got Miss Johnny's,
Hey y'all.
Kev.
What's up?
Ew. All right, and Brandon is on his way. He is in the car with our girl Toya. They went out and they had tacos and tequila tonight. That's it. That's how you do a Friday night in my world.
Right.
Sound good to
I
me.
love it. It sounds good to me too, Cam. It sounds real good to me too. All right, so we talk about more money, more problems. We are talking about Sherrone Moore, the head football coach from Michigan. I know that we don't usually traditionally talk about sports like that,
Mm-hmm.
but this man is being dragged for all the filth in the world, y'all. He
And from what
cheated on
I've seen on social media, he should be.
he
Okay.
cheated on his wife, and he slept with someone on the staff who was a
Mm-hmm.
student. I keep hearing different feedback about it. Like 1 minute it was a grown woman, the next minute it wasn't a grown woman. I don't know. Y'all gotta tell us in the
And
comments. And I'm trying to
it probably was multiple women. I mean, a cheater is a cheater is a cheater is a cheater, and this is karma, honey. So, you know.
okay, Johnny's. Okay,
Okay.
baby.
With the cheetahs and the commas.
I mean, but he cheated. And hey Courtney, I'm trying to get the comments to show up on the screen the right way. I don't know what's here we go. Boom. So basically he cheated on his wife. Hey baby. And oh my gosh. Everybody's losing. Why is it not staying up here? Is somebody playing with the buttons while I'm playing with the buttons? I think
Not
it's John.
me.
Is it Johnny's?
I'm just
Because I'm
trying to
like, what?
scroll the comments so I can see it.
Oh, okay. So can you see the comments on the side?
Mm-hmm. To the right.
Yes.
But I
Yes.
can't
Yes.
see the comment. I could just see that somebody commented. It's like,
Huh.
I
I
can
don't know
see it
what I
on
was
the
doing.
screen. I can see whatever Erica pushed to the
Let me
screen now.
see. What if I do that?
okay.
Let me see. Does that work? Oh, and we got Beat Rich Uncles coming into the den. So basically, Sharon
Mm-hmm.
Moore. Um,
Yeah,
I
enlighten
feel
us,
like
please.
I feel like they're dragging him terribly. Like it, I don't deal with
I didn't know
marital.
Shamar Moore was coaching now. I thought he's still on.
Is that the Young and the Restless?
No, I thought he's on NCIS or something like that. He's coaching now.
He's this man, and what is shocking is that now this man is in jail because I guess he walked up on the chick like I'm gonna kill myself because we not together.
Mm.
So the
They should
question is,
have
how
him
did he
in
get
the
out?
the institute.
So what? So how is that a crime to say that you're going to kill yourself? Is that
No,
that's
I know a lot
new
of men
legal
who have.
information?
I know a lot of men who said that when they've been cheating, and instead of just dealing with the fact that they was cheating,
So I think it
they said
was
they were gonna kill
he
themselves.
was it because he broke in her home or something, and like it was like a house
Yes,
situation. And this is allegedly,
yes.
I guess, because I just saw clips on social media. So let me throw that
He in
in there.
jail. He in jail, girl.
But
Well, what's the crime? What's
I
the
won't be
crime?
losing no sleep over this one. So
Ooh,
let me
The
get
is
it.
the
ooh.
is the hostage thing the crime part of it? Like, what's the jail about? Is what I'm.
So he assaulted her, and it's just all because the world found out.
Okay,
But
so when
I
we say
think
assaulted, what does that mean? I need the details. What does that mean?
Kevin, we were not there. Okay, so we just
Because it said he
because we talking in legal. I don't understand what the assault. I'm used to sitting in Judge Judy court. I'm just asking questions that she will. Okay, will you
yeah,
get
they said
assaulted?
breaking and entering. So hold on, I pulled it all up. I think he on a $25,000 bond. This man. So here's his charges. He's a third-degree home invasion, which is felony 5 years, stalking, breaking and entering, or entering without breaking, and that is misdemeanor 90 days.
Okay.
Yep, they said his bond was 25,000, but he can't leave the state of Michigan without court permission, and will have a GPS tether. He can't have any contact with the victim and must continue mental health treatment.
Is
Um,
CPS the proper term for a what's that anklet? What is it called? The
ankle
thing they put
bracelet.
around ankle bracelet.
That's right. Yes, ankle
Okay.
bracelet. They said Moore went to the woman's house, grabbed butter knives and kitchen scissors,
Not the
threatened to
butter
kill himself.
knife.
Yes, threatened to kill himself. He
Well,
said, "I'm going to kill
what's he
myself."
gonna do with the butter knives? What is he
Listen, he
gonna
said,
do?
"I'm going to kill
He was
myself.
gonna
I'm
try to
going to
butter
make."
them buns.
Bow, bow, bow.
Hey, where your special guest? Where's she at?
Hey,
Where's
she trying to get ready.
uh,
We just
okay.
listen. We just got in from having tacos and tequila, so yeah,
What you had, Brandon?
tacos
Hey,
and
Keith.
tequila,
Tacos and
tequila,
tequila.
And Tequila.
tequila, because that shit is made to kill you. Okay, so
Listen, I'm here for it. We're gonna talk about where y'all went next because I want to know, because I have yet to find like a really good taco and tequila place here in the DMV. So we're gonna address that. But
it was
we talk about Sherrone Moore, the coach of Michigan.
Listen,
It said
my thing
more.
is, I don't
Go
like
ahead.
it because his wife is whatever. The girl he cheating with is whatever. So my thing is,
He
don't
Tiger Woods
get
over there,
scared
huh?
now because you done got right. He Tiger Woods. Don't get scared now because I just
What's
found out
whatever?
I ain't even gonna do
I
that
don't know what that
tonight,
means.
So
Kevin.
he
I ain't.
said. So it said Moore went to the house, grabbed butter knives, and shout out to Keith. He in the comments on Instagram saying, "What you gonna do with a butter knife?" He said, "I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You ruined my life." This is after he was fired as the Michigan
Hold
head
on, hold
coach.
on. But check it out.
Mm.
Ain't the girl supposed to be pregnant?
Well, see, that's how it got out.
Is this
Because
breaking news, Brandon? Is that breaking
Yes.
news? Okay.
Breaking news.
and so what happened was they called DoorDash to bring the plan B. And it was the DoorDash
Lord.
driver. It was the DoorDash driver.
I just found that out at the Mexican restaurant tonight. I didn't even know. My waiter told me all of that. It was the DoorDash.
It's the
Well,
DoorDash
I don't know nothing.
driver.
So
Me either,
Yes.
Kevin.
I'm
The
lost in
DoorDash
the thought.
driver. The DoorDash driver
Not the DoorDash
decided.
driver.
Yes. He decided to rat them out.
So the popular football coach DoorDashes food to his side chick's house and thinking that no one's gonna recognize him and he's not gonna get caught.
Exactly. And so the
Okay.
DoorDasher said, "Oh, I know who you are.
Right.
You're
Because I watch football.
and who is this? Who is this woman? Because she don't look like your wife."
Mm.
Now, I
okay, so
believe
wait
that DoorDash
a minute. He's a football coach though, right? He's not a player because I wouldn't have known. Like, I
Yeah.
guess the people who watch they be
The
knowing.
people in Michigan know, right?
Oh, okay.
That DoorDasher that day knew.
Oh, we got
Okay.
it wrong. The people in the comments, Keith and Karen, shout out to Karen, my line sister. Happy belated birthday. Karen just celebrated another, trip around this crazy world,
Happy
honey.
birthday, Karen.
Happy birthday.
They said, nah. So Keith said he had a God complex. And Karen said it was delivered to his office. And Keith said, yes, DoorDash plan B to his job. Now he's stupid. He's stupid. He's stupid. I put y'all on mute. Unmute yourself. Hey, y'all. That's our girl
Take me
Toya.
through there. Take me through there.
Hey, Toya.
Look, and look what we're
Listen.
drinking tonight.
And y'all drinking on top of the drink shot. Listen, it's about to be crazy. Okay.
Not the free
I
advertisement.
know. Didn't they say they had some tacos?
Tacos
Y'all
and
trying to
tequila.
And tequila. Mm-hmm.
they're
Yes.
trying to evacuate some guts. It sounds like because
Wait a minute.
that stuff don't mix.
Why we always talking about bubble guts? Like,
Because we all 40 plus on the
You know,
podcast.
for when you turn 40, you
Okay,
gotta go act right.
okay, Brandon. If you want me to not talk about it, even though it's obviously that you're pouring the
Oh,
stuff out.
wait a
Okay,
minute.
we can not talk about
we
it.
talked about that at the restaurant because we don't had since this was my birthday celebration, we don't have fried ice cream on top of the tequila.
Oh,
And I said,
no.
boy, at 3 o'clock in the morning, if you hear me shooting rockets, don't stay.
Like a bottle rocket.
Like,
Oh, Brandon, my stomach hurting for just hearing that. Just fried ice cream on top of the tacos
yeah,
And the
alcohol.
tequila.
And the
yes.
tequila.
We had
Oh,
round.
wait. So the comments are still coming in. Courtney says he paid for her to get an abortion. So this is not their first trip around the pregnancy. And Keith said Michigan don't want a black coach anyway.
Well,
He said
I wouldn't want him as my coach either. It don't matter if he's black or white after he
he
done
goes
did what
on
he
to say
did.
only reason he was there is because previous coach put it in his contract that
Mm.
Moore would succeed him, and
Mm.
you
Right. Somebody put
'cause
their name on you and you do this. Let's see, this is why you can't
Yeah,
put your
because
name on everybody's resume.
they said now that students, some of the players had, signed on with Michigan, they may have to
Mm-hmm.
reevaluate everything now.
Mm.
Yeah,
And let,
it changes a lot of things.
and let me ask y'all this. Now, we all watched the Diddy, and we're going to talk about that later. But one thing we learned from Diddy is when one person says somebody did, it's going to be other women coming forward. Watch what I tell you. This is
they
not
have
the only lady that he's messed with. Watch.
and there is a group of women. And I didn't realize this until Kevin Hart got in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It's a group of women. They are Caucasian women, and
Mm.
they come out of nowhere, and they are like super freaky. They have done these interviews. They say all the things they do. They do. I'm saying,
Wait a minute.
from?
Now, how many times we done heard that that white women like to do things that others don't?
I don't know. Shout out to our Caucasian
Come on
listeners. We
now.
love y'all.
Wait a
We
minute.
love
We're not
y'all.
gonna act like we ain't never
And
heard
now,
that. Have we?
I
Y'all
think
never
I
heard it?
think I think any woman of any color would do anything for a man who
With
has money.
money.
If it's in them. If it's in that woman, she gonna do it. Look at Diddy. Come on now. We can name plenty. So
Yep, Keith, you right. Keith said that's why they waited until after National Signing Day. An adult film star said Coach was in her DMs. That's what I saw too. What'd you
mm,
say? Toya, is that you? You gotta speak up at the mic, girl.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, like, and y'all might have already said this, but I'm sure that she consented to this situation with him. So how did we get here?
Is it just solely the
I
door?
don't know. I was asking the question.
I feel like the reason we get here is because when you have certain positions in life, when you have certain jobs, you know that there are certain things that you cannot do when it comes
And
to
yeah.
having relationships with people. So these people are at a point in their life where, you risking it all for something that you shouldn't be risking it all for. So I think that's why we're here, because if we keep, do they not learn from the Shannon Sharps? Do they not learn from the Tiger Woods? Do they not learn from, it's so many examples we can name, but yet and still we still here talking about the same old, same old. So I don't feel sorry for them. If they were blue, green, purple, yellow, guess what?
Right.
Learn from your
Let's
history.
take it back to old school. You don't fraternize at work.
No.
So here we go. Mike
You don't
check.
shit and eat at the same place. So come on now.
Mike
I
check.
haven't said that, but some people do.
So one of the
But-
comments that came in from Mike Check, he said if he had just beat Ohio State, he would still be the coach. Keith said
Well, he
that's
should have
why
beat
we
Ohio
waited.
State then.
And then so Keith spoke to Mike Check and said, I disagree. I think they had it out for him. And then Mike Check said, now that they fired him, all the players are released from the national letter of intent
See what I'm
He
saying? That's what I
said
told you.
you
All
get
of that
here
gotta be
because it's
considered.
in his contract and he can't sleep with subordinates. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
it's
But if
tough.
we all know this, then why didn't he know that? Again,
No, he
he was
knew. He was
stupid.
thinking with
He
the
was
wrong head.
stupid. No, he was just stupid. Oh yeah, you're right, Brandon.
He was
You're
thinking
right.
with the wrong head.
Mm-hmm.
Look, maybe it was some of that wife on doing at the house with them two
But
kids.
and that's so sad. But like he said in the comments, he said he had a God complex. But have you noticed
What?
that this week it's been all about the men with the money? Like even Shannon Sharp, he had that interview with the therapist that just dropped this week, and she was
Mm-hmm.
reading him. She was reading him like a book that he needed to get over a lot of trauma from his past. And because he has a lot of money, he's just doing what he want to do. And this man his contract was for $30 million.
Mm.
And so I think he only got 15 million at this time, but they will not be giving him the rest. And he's losing it all. But I don't know why people cheat.
And then
I
Shannon
don't.
Sharp had that whole like release of the tape and all everything. It was like, what? You heard some noise in the background and all this.
What tape?
Oh, you heard what
But
she say?
but one
Said
thing
nothing.
about Shannon Sharp though that is different than this situation is at least
Oh,
Shannon
okay,
Sharp was
okay.
not married. He
He ain't
wasn't
married.
married. Right.
And he
So
ain't even been looking for marriage. He's been
right.
doing him mic check. So he said or she, I can't tell. I think it's a gentleman. He said, yes, it's a gentleman. So the lesson from this week, deal with broke men.
Man, no.
Am I the only one
Mm.
to think listen to me. I don't care if they broke or they're rich. You will get cheated on. Man, woman, man, whatever.
Right.
So
The lesson
but
should be mess with people with character because it obviously sounded like this man did not have a strong character. And yes, he could have been a good coach. You could be good at your job and still be a dumb person in life. So, I mean, period.
I mean,
period,
clearly
Pooh.
he was feeding his ego in that situation. That's all that
Yeah,
was.
he was.
He was
And
just
I'm
glad
gonna just
to
keep
have
it
a younger
G. The
woman.
women, she
A
wasn't
younger
cute.
woman. Yeah, he was just glad to have a younger woman be attracted to him. And he in there raw dogging and then got her knocked up and know he got a wife and kids at home. Like, come on now. So
Because he
now
know
you
that
feel
wife not leaving.
and well, she might now because come on now.
But
Why?
also, even if you didn't have a wife or kids, think about how hard all of us, here have careers. Think about how hard you work to be where you are and to sacrifice that all for what? Like that's just crazy to me.
Yes, there was men
That's
on social
crazy.
media saying there should be post-nut clarity, maybe after the
What?
first time.
Hmm?
It's like you're so worked up and so horny, and you just make crazy decisions. But then once you
What?
nut, yes, that's what they said. Once you nut,
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
that's
I
when your
mean,
brain
I
come
will
back.
say that's a true
But then
thing.
why you doubling back then? Because after that, okay, first time, okay, mistake, but you got a whole relationship with this lady. You don't went to her house, did all this. So yeah.
You have post nut clarity, but you also be like, damn, that was good. Let me just is
Oh,
that
that's
let me
true, Karen.
one more
She
again.
still has her job. How she still keep her job?
Because she was not the boss. Like people are held
No.
to different
And she didn't go to
standards.
his house. He went to hers. Who wrote
Okay,
that
this
book?
comment is long. I gotta take it down because it's so. I'll read it because it's blocking out the bottom square.
What it say?
Hey,
Give us the clip
Corey.
note.
Corey said, yeah, because then on Instagram it's blocking out the top 2 squares. Corey said the problem with this situation is a couple of things. Speaking as an athlete and a coach and someone who does
Mhm.
HR for a living, 3 things we do training where we advise that you cannot have a relationship of any kind with a subordinate. 2, this isn't the
Mhm.
first time it's happened in the NCAA. The former coach in Arkansas was fired for the same thing. Number 3, anytime these things happen, we have to investigate by law. So this was coming. It just happened to be him this time. Bottom line, be careful.
Know your history. Learn from your lesson. Learn
But
your
no, but
lessons.
check this
Like,
part out. Let me ask this. How many of y'all think it's right to sleep with your boss?
mm, it's not.
But
Thank you.
So
Point blank.
so
Period.
so I think it would
I mean,
just
let's even take it back to Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. She was an intern. You're sleeping with the boss. So
Right.
the I mean, we've learned this in history. You
we
don't do
have.
that.
But
So
if
what
you
was
if you
what was the
grown
staffer's
folks,
intent? Was she
if
trying to
you
get ahead or
Excitement.
if you grown and let's say it's real love, it's never happened to me because it's just never.
Mm-mm.
But let's say you go to work
You need to
and that
find another job. You need to find another
you just
job.
gonna have to quit.
Right.
You might have to
Yeah.
quit because then you're gonna get caught. They're gonna catch you on the desk at 6 p.m. when you think everybody gone. And the janitor gonna pop in and be like, and then it's a wrap.
But look, I done heard stories about people getting it in the conference room at work. Look,
In the parking lot too.
yes, and they got cameras in the parking lot. I'm like, how
Mhm.
dumb, and the stairwells too. Like what?
Mm. People just
Oh,
desperate.
Like you got that much of an itch that you need scratching? Come on now.
Right. That's crazy work.
Karen said they were screwing around for a number of years. And Keith said, but in the military, we have very strict fraternization rules. You can be arrested. And everybody's human.
I don't like that. They should just start arresting all these folks. And then you know what? Maybe that would then people might not do it. Just start arresting them.
If you're married, for me the critical element is if you're married and you sitting up here acting like this, then yes, you're gonna have major problems. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So let us know in the comments if you been fraternizing at work and didn't get caught. Tell us about it.
Don't tell us in the comments. We don't want to know because your boss or your company maybe watching this.
It could be an old situation. It ain't gotta be today.
They not gonna tell us.
When they was working at Burger King. You was working at the Burger King a couple years back.
Right. And we was getting it in on the burgers,
Yeah, you was working at Radio Shack. Come on.
And put allegedly at the end, okay?
So since we
thought
talk
that's
about
how people got caught.
Yeah, people listen.
Look, if they could get caught by DoorDash, then they could get caught by Black Bougie Bra. So don't put your
Mark my word. Watch how DoorDash shit go down because they don't rat it out on people. People ain't gonna be DoorDashing no more.
It's gonna be DoorDash and then next Netflix because you know that Diddy suing them.
Oh my. Okay, so
ask this though.
Our fees about to go
How
up.
is it that he was able to order this medication when I thought you have to show an ID to be able to procure it in the store?
They probably did something in the app. Because
well, you got to load up your ID. That's what it was.
You gotta put something in the app, I guess.
And then they said, "Oh, this the Michigan coach."
Why is he?
What y'all think his incognito name was? Daddy in charge.
A fool.
Coach Carter.
I don't know why this whole situation tickles me.
Tiger Woo.
Hey, Tiger Woo. He said the TikToker had to pay 1.7 million for adultery.
Yeah, that was in North Carolina, wasn't it? It was in North Carolina. Did y'all hear about that story? Did y'all not hear about that story? So it was a woman, it was a man in North Carolina. It was a famous TikToker. She used TikTok to steal this other lady's husband. That big girl. Yes. That lady then sued the TikToker and her husband in the courts. She had evidence, I guess. The TikToker went without a lawyer. I guess she was so cocky she thought she was gonna win, but not that day. So that day she was found guilty of what? I don't know. I don't know all of what she found guilty.
I think it's alienation of affection. It's something that's in
it's
only
North
a few
Carolina.
states.
She was on Tamara
because Fantasia was getting sued for that at 1.2 with the
not Fantasia.
That was a while back though.
So Tamara Hall had them on the show, the chick from North Carolina who was stalking and got the other chick's husband. Hey, Big Mo. I just saw her with that tied wig on today. Like like there's so many people out here. Like you might like somebody, but why would you court somebody's husband?
Mm,
And you
that's just
supposed to be friends
crazy.
with her. Why would you court somebody's husband?
And then
I
you
don't
show all
understand
on
that.
TikTok. That's the crazy part. Like these people just brave. Like they have no secret.
Oh,
Like, you know.
Mike Check said that law is here in Maryland too. Ooh. And Keith said Jason Peters, an NFL player, got sued for the same thing in North Carolina. See, they're gonna get you in North Carolina. Okay.
Mm,
So if you cheat on me, I'ma sue the brakes off of you. But yes,
right. Why
I'm
not?
trying to look. I'm trying to look up the chick's
But
name.
but hold on, you
Who
got to be careful with your friends too, because what's her name? Nicole Murphy, according to Issa Rae, was out there sleeping with her husband. They was friends.
Issa
Mm.
They
Rae?
say who now? Who?
Yeah,
Wait,
Issa
Issa Rae.
Rae?
What's her name? Lisa Rae. The so,
Lisa Ray.
So right. That's
yeah,
a big difference.
yeah.
I was about to say Insecure.
we was about to
I was
be
gonna say
breaking
that's a
news.
big age difference. Why would you want to mess?
I said Nicole Murphy was on Insecure.
Right. Mm-mm.
Okay, so the girl name is Brene.
Y'all, this whole show, we ain't gotta get these facts right.
This whole show jacked up. But her name is Brene. I need to see if I can bring her up on the screen. This young lady needs a gym. You know, I'm the one to talk. I'm a thicker woman myself. But if you gonna sit up here and be that kind of person, get your life right. This wig
Mm.
is
Let's
tired.
see the picture. Let's see the picture. Put
I'm
it to
gonna
the
have to.
screen.
I'm
Put
gonna
it
have
to
to
the
see if I can
screen.
get. I'm gonna have to see if I can get a photo. And you know, I'm not one to do all of that. I'm gonna just tell you now. I
Let's
love
see
my
it.
thicks, talls, and skinny.
Mm-hmm.
But
Can we
this one
see it?
right here, I'm gonna have to look up Brene. Just type in
Just
BRENAY
hold it up
on
to
your
the
phone.
screen.
I'm gonna try Brene.
Oh,
Hold on, I got it
we
right
can
here.
see it. We saw it.
This right here.
Take me
Do
through
you
Oh,
see?
this
that.
is the story with the girl with the nails on TikTok. Please give us the background on it and what
So
happened to the
basically,
other girl.
she was friends. She and her and this other chick were cool. They were friends. Um, she took her friend's man, but they were married. They were married, and she went on and married him too, if I'm not mistaken. I think
But
they
didn't the
turn
other girl
around.
sue Brene?
Yeah, that's what they're going through now for
Okay.
a couple
Okay.
mil, right?
Yes.
Or was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she said she's not paying that money. Renee
Cause
said
she
she's
don't
not
have
paying it.
it. Well, she must be going to jail then. Cause I mean, $1 million.
Look, every
They not
bit of income she get gonna be going to that woman.
right.
Child, y'all
Mm-hmm.
got the Instagram comments going up. Keith said Antoine Fuqua was messing with Nicole Murphy. Oh, Karen, you want to see a pic of the dude? Just a regular ass dude from North Carolina. Just
Oh,
and no shade to the man.
Excuse me.
And no shade to the regular ass dudes in North Carolina. Kevin, you commented.
Excuse me.
But Kevin, why you
I
say you regular though? You might not be regular though, Kevin.
love my North Carolinian dudes. Look at that. Child, please.
He got
I
locked.
love my.
Look at
I'm gonna get so many calls tonight for that comment. He
she
got
looked
little
like Star
deuce braids.
Jones when she was on the View.
She looks nice in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you
Mm.
see it was a t-shirt.
No.
Oh, why y'all said y'all sung that shit?
Because we gonna always be mean to the one that was disrespectful out in
Okay,
these
well, what was
streets.
the one that he left looked like? The first one.
It's totally different. Hold on. Y'all making me do the search now.
Right. But you know what?
Okay.
It don't even matter what she look like, Brenda, because he married her. So at the end of the day, when you
Victor.
marry somebody, that's what you pick to do. So
Mhm.
you know.
You know what, Johnny? I thought you was about to say that's what you picked to do.
That's what she
Okay,
had
this
pictured
is
it.
them. This is the couple that's now
And
Oh.
together.
you look, yes.
Wow.
It's for me. It's she got a.
He like
What are those bags?
titty.
Those are balloons.
Oh, she's holding balloons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just know this is the wife. This is some years ago. This is some years ago. She was just playing
Erica, what
around.
is that picture? That's
And
Listen, let me try. I'm trying. Okay, this is the wife. This the wife.
she beautiful.
oh.
That was the
That's the
girl in
wife.
court.
That's the girl who won. Yes, because that's her husband over there. That's her husband over there with the Brene chick
Yes.
From TikTok.
from Tickety Talk.
You know what? I think he trying to come up off of her shine.
And
Yeah.
that's why they gotta pay those millions because they use TikTok to basically, embarrass this lady about being married and not even being divorced. But you out here with this other lady in the streets. That's crazy.
Listen, Mike Check said
No
not totally
shame.
true. Life be lifing on some people that causes change. He could have been unhappy in the marriage, but he could have chose somebody else.
But
Not his
even
white
if
friend.
all of those are the cases, I mean, it's nothing just to leave somebody and get a separation and do all the right things. Like all these
That's too much
excuses.
like right though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't nobody want to do shit right no more.
Corey,
Right.
I ain't got
So you
nothing
So you
against
want to
North
get in
Carolina.
TikTok and dance. But you
Let me tell you. Let me just say this for the record. Corey, my people's from North Carolina. I was born in the great state of North Carolina. And Corey, I thought you was from up here because we went to high school together. So what you talking about? I don't have no issue with North
They
Carolina.
mad at you, Erica, for talking about the basic man.
And
Basically,
Erica
they
just
saying
tripping because
even if you
Erica knows she love her good old Southern man. So y'all don't pay Erica no mind. That was just a
here she
slip
go
of the tongue.
grits and biscuits.
Right.
I mean, hey, listen. But okay, so we veered off and started talking about Brunette. Oh my gosh, she just drives me crazy because I'm like, ew, why? Don't you hate when they don't you? Can I just say this? Don't you hate when they cheat on you? They cheat on you and they cheat on you with somebody who look like hell. I'm sorry.
But guess what, Erica? At least if you're gonna cheat, right? At least cheat with somebody I can sue for $1 million. What? But look, she getting that 1 point. At least if you're gonna cheat where I can make me $1 million.
She
How
ain't
about
get
that?
it. If she
How
ain't
about
got it,
that?
she ain't getting it.
But my
She
thing
gonna
is,
get it.
when you cheat, it ain't about money or look. Sometimes it's just about
No, it's
energy.
not.
It's about
But if you're gonna
chemistry,
do it, let me get that million.
and that ain't guaranteed. So,
She said it's about
Well,
chemistry. Well, that's the class we had to take more than one time.
and
So,
one and look, we had to take it more than one because it was what complicated. So you can't even explain that shit.
Erica and I had to take that
No,
more
I
than.
didn't take
Ditto.
Kim. I didn't take Kim more than once.
You didn't.
I
You
didn't
passed
take
on
What
that
is it? Was it the
first
lab that we had to say? What's the class that we
We
took
had to
with-
take the lab twice because
Yeah.
the first lab teacher was a butthole. He didn't know what he was doing. He was terrible. Okay. Anywho, Kevin always liked to talk about what I did. He need to just stick to his story. Don't
I
talk
said
about me.
we. I didn't. I wasn't
Don't do
pointing.
me.
You did throw her in now. You did.
I said we. It wasn't just her. It was me too.
He did.
So who threw it in now?
Keith said people do right. It just don't make a good story. And Keith said cheating is that's still Keith. Cheating is usually about availability, which usually is a downgrade and looks. Come on now. No, at least elevate. Ugh. My gosh. And then, that's what used to make me mad is when I would find out who a man cheated on me with. I promise you, I was no good after that. That was so
But
insulting.
you know
I
what?
couldn't
People
go back.
say that, but even if it was a girl that looked good, your ass still was gonna be mad. I don't think it's
I was gonna be mad. I was gonna be mad either way.
Either way.
Right. You was gonna be like, well, damn.
And even if she did look good, she ain't gonna look good better than you in your mind. So it's always gonna be a downgrade. It's
You're gonna be finding something. You're gonna be like, look at her ankles. Look at her cradle cap that she got in her.
Hold on.
I cannot believe that he's even with her.
My friend has said something.
No, Erica's gonna say, look at her ashy hands.
Her ashy ass hands.
Look at her big ass gums. Look at that gummy smile that she got.
Y'all see what Sierra said? Either
What?
we heal the wrong within or we find a cure in others. Ooh.
What is that? Is that poetry? We supposed to go?
That's philosophical. That's true.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, Sierra. You want to know what makes it worse? You want to know what makes it worse? Is if is if they cheat on you and then they go ahead and marry the roach that cheated on you with. That would be taking me to the
But
moon,
sometimes,
baby.
but my thing, Erica, I hear that, but sometimes that's who they're supposed to be with. Maybe
You
that's
know
who
it's
they're
not.
supposed to be with. Sometimes that
No,
is their
I don't agree
person.
with that, Kevin. Because
Sometimes
no,
that is
see,
their
no,
person.
you're
Do
doing it
you?
all wrong.
Well,
You're doing
look,
it all wrong.
the way you're going about it is wrong. But I'm saying everything happens for. They're meant to. If they're marrying that person, they wasn't for you. They wasn't yours.
They actually
No.
were yours because they married you first. So, what,
Oh,
Kevin? What are you saying?
you talking
What are
about this?
you?
You talking about this situation? I'm talking about Erica talking about somebody cheating on her. Blah blah blah. You
No,
talking about
and
that?
Oh,
and sometimes they'll go ahead and do that little. They do that little marriage thing. They do the marriage thing. You be like, you know what? I respect it, because the one thing I'm gonna do is respect the marriage. But what you not gonna do is DM me to death once you married. That's what you
that's
not.
crazy.
You
That's
don't block
crazy
her.
to me.
You don't block her.
If they hadn't been blocked, I'm the block queen. What y'all over there whispering about? Y'all know y'all on the microphone.
Y'all on the mic.
Y'all on the mic.
I
Mhm.
said sometimes you might not want to own up to it, or somebody might have some collateral over you, or might be crazier than the one you're married to. And so
Ooh.
decide, I'm gonna choose this one over the other one.
Yeah, because they might run up on assault charges
Mm.
and
So that's blackmail, basically, right?
that's what Diddy be doing apparently.
Mm.
You got
Well,
camcorders and things and all, and you slipping and sliding, and it's recorded. So then you stuck.
So somebody Key
Mm.
said it worked for Alicia Keys. That situation
Ooh.
crazy. Listen, but didn't you
Switch-
hear that
switch-
Alicia Keys and them are divorcing too?
I did I
I don't know if it was divorce or if their marriage was open.
No, I saw it was a rap, but I will check back in allegedly. Allegedly. Don't come to us for the tea right now. This episode all jacked up. Corey is going in. Cheating is never about availability. It's about selfishness. Cheating is never
Mhm.
meant to be if you come
What
into the
Beyonce
wrong
said?
way.
You
It
better
will never be the
call
end.
with the good hair.
Jesus. And then here comes Sierra said she agreed with Kevin's logic. She said she agreed. We can easily define ourselves by people we feel like we can conquer. Ooh.
Ooh. And not
Sierra,
partner
we got to
with-
bring you on the show, baby. You was over there preaching.
Yeah, Sierra was with us having to kill you, and that's what's talking now. That's to kill you. She was with us. Shout out to class of 03.
Y'all behind's gonna be talking later with the stuff that you said you was mixing up with that tequila.
Tequila. Karen said the grass is never greener. The cheetah thinks it is. Okay, now. Okay,
Mm.
so speaking of grass ain't necessarily greener right now, is P freaking Diddy. Y'all, Sean Combs, I finally finished that dang on.
AKA Love. Hey, everybody, how many names does he have? AKA Love, Sean Combs. What else?
Frank
Diddy.
Black. Frank Black. That's what
I was
Puff
just like, wow, that's
Daddy,
a lot
Diddy.
of names.
Oh, that's his incognito. It's Frank Black. Because you got Frank White, but then he's going by Frank
Then
Black.
he
Black.
getting kills inscriptions in different names. Inscriptions?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
He was I don't
Not
know,
to be
y'all.
confused with scriptures. Scriptions. Mhm.
I was really stressed by the end of that docu-series. I
But
was really
Mhm.
stressed.
It was
But
a
I
lot
still
to
have one
consume.
episode. I
It was
still
a
have
lot
one
to
more
absorb.
episode.
but isn't it skewed? It's from 50 Cent. You don't
Mm.
like him. So if you have your enemy do a video about your life, you think it's gonna be roses and shit?
So my
No,
thing,
but
Brandon,
it's
is
so
a lot
many-
of the stuff is in his own words, though. A lot of it is from him.
I mean,
And,
but no,
So-
and a lot of it is from somebody he paid to record
to
him.
document him. So
but wait a
Right.
minute. If you
interview.
chopping and screwing the interview, you ain't heard the beginning. You just heard the B clause. You ain't heard the A clause.
we heard enough.
Mhm.
We heard
I'm gonna
enough.
tell you, I don't need to hear none of this, but I saw that video with Cassie, and when I saw that video with Cassie, what was that, like a year ago? To me, that was
Mhm.
enough. Like, that was enough. Once I saw that, I'm like, oh, he a liar. I can't believe nothing. that come out his mouth, and basically everything that people saying about him is true because that video right there said enough for me.
Yeah, it was devastating. They ran that back.
Yeah.
They broke it
So
down. They showed more. It was. I'm just surprised
I
she
got a
did
question.
not. I'm surprised she did not take things into her own hands.
Did he kill Biggie and Pac or no?
I mean, I don't think he personally did it like
Allegedly.
with his hands, but I think he had something to do with
She
it.
said not
You
with
think
his
he got
hand.
blood on his hand somewhere?
Because the only reason I say that, because even back then, before we saw all of this, there was still rumor back then that he had something like
To
some
do with it.
dealings with it.
Mhm.
Yes. So
It's really sad. It's just really
it
The
sad
is.
because how
motive
they.
around it.
Yeah, it
The
was
motive.
that
The
Tupac
jealousy.
situation. I mean, the world was in a tizzy over East Coast, West Coast. We were in like elementary school, and I was just like, this is some crazy stuff.
Everybody walking
And
around doing.
yeah, and it's so
I don't
crazy.
know
People
that,
got killed
Brandon.
behind that. People got killed behind that craziness. And come to find out, Diddy was just jealous of Tupac and Biggie's relationship as friends.
And their money, their success.
I
Well,
was
we
just
all
really
know he was paying
devastated.
himself.
What'd you say, Toya?
He was paying himself.
And he didn't want to pay nobody. We knew
Right.
that, but
That's the
what he didn't want to
crazy
pay nobody.
Especially the one for this the producer for this last Love album. How you waking up every night sore?
Not
What? ain't getting.
what?
I'm waking up every.
I didn't watch
Let
every
me run it back.
episode. What?
I'm waking up every night
Wait a
sore.
minute. I
and
gotta
you
really
waking up
pin it. I
beside
gotta pin
me.
it right here. I gotta pin
Did
it.
he
here
say
42
every
minutes.
night? I don't remember him saying
Every
every
night
night.
he waking up sore and you laying beside me.
Well,
Where he sore from?
well, guess what though, Brandon? I do think some people, you know how people tell a story, right? And they add a little extra to it. I do believe some of those people were adding a little extra
You
to their
call him a lie.
stories.
You call him a lie.
No, I think they, just fabricated just a little bit. Yeah, now they just made it a little more entertaining for
I feel
Fabricate
like
sound
TV.
better than lie.
I feel
Right.
like everybody was his assistant Capricorn. I felt so bad for Capricorn because did y'all hear that story about what he did to what he tried to do to Kid Cudi? He tried to KILL
Kill
Kid
him.
Cudi.
He tried to unalive him.
He tried to unalive Kid Cudi.
That's enough evidence right there. Like, come on now, how much evidence do we need?
But we gotta
You know?
explain for our listeners. We have to explain it. So he was with Cassie. Okay, he was dating Cassie, and I just don't know how Cassie stuck through. But I guess it's the money. It's the money. They just
As
seeing
he
all
said,
this money.
"It's me and
She
you
wanted
now.
she wanted to be a
It's me
star.
and
She
you.
wanted to be a star.
Yeah.
I've been waiting. I think I'm gonna make my
Make a
move.
move. Yeah.
Tell me if you like it."
Tell me if you like it.
I know y'all not gonna sit up here and do that to this girl's song.
But that's what it sounded like. It sounded like a damn cat. But she did not deserve what she got. She did
It
not
did not,
deserve that.
Erica. It did not sound like. It didn't sound
She
like
didn't
that.
sound like a cat. Me and you, meow. There it is. It's a cat. Meow, 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 meow.
Listen, and like the man said, some of the prosecutors and attorneys said, you don't get your ass beat on one day, and then the next day you showing up at a gala in a dress, taking pictures.
Actually, she
Right.
did. Actually, she did.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying.
Actually, she did.
That's
She
abuse.
did.
I know she did.
That she did
but
do.
why?
Abuse.
Let me
She
tell
did
you.
do.
She got
And
the
for
hell on.
those,
Tina Turner did it.
Yeah,
But she got the
yeah.
hell on.
Eventually,
After a while.
after a
eventually.
while, yeah.
Right.
and
But-
it's sad. And it's sad. So people who dealt with domestic violence, we are not joking on that. It's we were just joking on her song. But I was glad to hear that she was trying to have a relationship with Kid Cudi. I was happy that she was trying to be with somebody around her own age. I was excited.
Did you take it from hearing the account from the documentary? I felt like it was innocent. I don't.
It sounded like that she was trying to be cool with him, like spending the weekend with him, spending time with him, staying over at his house. If we cool, I don't know. But why did Diddy get so mad?
He was
He's
threatened by
married.
it, but the way it sounded to me at first from the other girl, it sounded innocent, like So, but obviously he didn't see it that way.
And
Diddy
he
didn't
should
see it
be
that way.
Because
ashamed.
he's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
you
he should be
know,
ashamed.
Basically, he never
he's
had balance in
crazy.
his life. His mom overcompensated when he lost his dad, and she tried to give him the world. And so he doesn't know boundaries. And if there is a boundary,
Mm-hmm.
he pushes it. He knew a lot of the women he wanted was off limits because they were in relationship. But because he doesn't respect boundaries, he pushed the envelope and he got what he wanted.
Right.
But can we talk
And
about
y'all
his
know.
son?
Which
Can we talk
one?
about his son?
Which one?
With the first one, is it Justin?
Uh-huh.
Justin.
Mm-hmm.
This documentary, that man is an accomplice.
Yeah, because he was in the room doing the same thing, watching.
He was in there. He was in there with his daddy yin yang out, and his yin
Can
yang
you
was out
imagine
too.
being in the room and watching one of your parents do the grown up and possibly participating?
Please explain. Can you
Explain,
please
Dwayne?
explain?
Explain.
Explain.
No, we can't
Dwayne.
explain that.
We can't. We cannot.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it was crazy.
But I mean, that's their way of life. I guess that's the way he. I guess his fatherhood.
But then, do you think P. Diddy grew up watching his mom do that with men?
I don't know. She wears that blonde wig, and I can't tell you what she does with that.
You know what? Beyond this, it was two things that I was thinking. Like at certain moments, when I saw his mom, I was thinking, "Oh, she is not it. Like something's wrong with her too." Because I just felt that energy, like you raised this, right? And it's almost like she stand like certain things you're not gonna stand by, regardless if it's your child or not. But it just seemed like she was a little off too from me. And the children, actually feel sorry for the children. Like I saw something on about the twins and people putting stuff under their Twitter, like, these kids ain't asking him to be their dad, so yeah. It's the whole situation is just crazy.
Devastating.
Sad.
But
it really is.
When you have money, those lengths, like I guess his first couple of cases, he would have a team out there speaking on his behalf, creating a narrative on social media. I mean, it was deep. It was deep. Yeah.
But y'all know what? He's not the first and the last to do it. He just got caught. I'm pretty sure many people still out there that have money and status like Diddy that have the same stories. Like to them, this is probably just regular life.
All I gotta say, the Epstein files.
Let me ask: is anybody else like flabbergasted? How did Jennifer Lopez escape this whole thing? Like
she didn't, because she ain't said a word. She ain't escaped.
Right? It's some people that's like, oh,
that's why Ben Affleck divorced her, because he knew someone right. He said, "Let me get the fuck on."
They still are. They are still around each other, and they still fight in public. They look toxic as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, who y'all still waiting to hear from? I said it the same whole time. I was like, well, what about Jennifer Lopez? Why they not talking about her?
Lil' Kim.
Lil' Kim too. The whole Junior Mafia, all of them. But
right,
we need Faith Evans, Lil' Kim, Mary
Carisha too. No, Carisha,
JT, all of them.
Usher.
Don't do Usher. Do Usher's mom.
I'm not saying Usher had anything to do, but he was living with him. He had to see this. Like,
that's why I'm saying do Usher's mom. Because I feel like
trying to come back from Guadalajara, where he the governor, mayor, president, and speak on it too.
He has.
It's a bunch of It's a documentary.
He got a documentary. Yeah, he talked about it.
We need to run it back. Tell 50 Cent to run that back on Netflix so we can rewatch it.
It's really sad, but Lil' Kim is off in the wind. Jodeci, I wonder if they got a story or two.
No,
but
she out here looking like Joan Rivers.
Who?
Kimberly Jones. She out here looking like Joan Rivers. Allegedly.
How about the
allegedly?
What
you say, Toya?
The rest of Danity Kane.
And I love Danity Kane. I love
my
Diddy.
motherfucking cheesecake. Go walk and get it.
So
You know, I
my
would've never
take
did
on
that.
it is that all of these artists who have been through, who've been involved or been linked, have kind of just did their time, paid their dues, and now they just are distancing themselves from the situation. You know, they don't. They like they ain't got shit to do with me. You know, ain't nobody as long as somebody subpoenaing me. You know, y'all go over there. Let me continue because really until maybe the year before last when he released the rights for them to do what they wanted to do with their music, they were underneath his fingernails. So now they have the ability to kind of take control of their own careers. And I feel like that's what most of them are doing at this point, rather than speaking on it.
Yeah.
Right. But
You have
also,
to
I
wonder.
think,
I was
go
gonna
ahead,
have to
Tony.
say, you have to wonder what was in that NDA and what they would lose by coming out to speak. Because I'm sure he wrote that to his benefit, not theirs.
And also, I think some people, I mean, the people who are already celebrities have been in the industry for a while. To them, again, I feel like this is probably normal. Like Diddy's not the only Diddy party they've been to. Like who else doing this? Probably, other
Clive
people
Davis.
out there.
Clive Davis.
So, they don't speak upon it because that's
Allegedly.
probably the culture. It's probably
Mhm.
the culture. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's really sad. Yeah, it's a lot of people involved. It's a big conglomerate of craziness. That Love album, he did look spacey in the video footage that they had. They had a ton of footage. I guess whoever was the videographer, he didn't get paid or she didn't get paid,
And
and
they said release.
they handed every penny over to 50 Cent. That videographer is probably paid and living in another country because I am sure Diddy's people are like, go find him or
Right immediately. Yep.
And 50
Well,
said that there's more. So
Well, we know if our Netflix subscription go up, we know why. Because Netflix gonna have to pay
well, 50 said the rest of it he gonna put on YouTube. So
oh really?
mhm.
Oh my
Jesus.
goodness.
Well, listen, we really covered a lot of drama tonight, a lot of craziness. And we thank you, Toya, for joining us. I know you over there. Toya did good.
Yes.
She
Yes.
did
Shout out
good.
to my beautiful cousin. Toya.
Get centered in the screen, Toya, because can't nobody see you on Instagram. All I'm seeing is the photo. I'm really not seeing y'all over there. It's like
Okay.
literally the photo in the back is
Oh,
what's in
now
the
I see
screen.
it on the left. Hey, y'all.
Damn. see. Okay. Well, we had a time. Feel free to always come back. And if you just want to listen to our episodes, we're on all podcast platforms. So if you have Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, check us out. We're up there. Karen said hey to you, Toya. And if you want to watch the episode, you can always go over to YouTube or our Facebook page and check us out. So if you're an avid listener, just come on over to YouTube or Facebook to see our faces, see what we look like. Look at these comments that are coming through, and we thank y'all for listening all around the world.
Subscribe, love.
Yeah.
If you want to shout out to somebody individually, reach out to them. It's Erica P, Miss J, Kodak Kev, Nina Rich Uncle. We're gonna respond, we're gonna comment, and yeah.
That's the tequila.
And if we don't like you, we're gonna block you.
That's that tequila. Well, y'all have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye.